Hello everybody, welcome back to the Darwin's Room channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate your support as always. Que lo que a mi gente en el Caribe. Today we're going to be talking about The Naked Gun 2025. This is directed by Akiva Schaffer, who you might know from The Lonely Island, and it also stars Liam Neeson, Pamela Anderson, and Paul Walter Hauser. This story follows Frank Drebin's son, Frank Drebin Jr., as his skills are put to the test in a case to save the police squad department from closing and potentially the world. Let me say this, I absolutely I love the original film. I also like the second movie. The third one is a bit of a throwaway from the original trilogy, but it still has its charismatic elements that keep me coming back to it. Probably just nostalgia, but I love it. I love Leslie Nielsen. He was such an incredible comedian, may he rest in peace. I remember being so sad when he passed away. I think I might have been in about 5th grade when I had heard the news. We used to watch the Naked Gun trilogy all the time growing up as a kid. Spy Hard, I don't care what anyone says, I love Spy Hard. That movie is so funny. And I think Leslie Nielsen is great in the scary movies as well, particularly 3 and 4. Those aren't the best in those series, but he's great in it, and I loved Leslie Nielsen. So when I heard that The Naked Gun was getting a reboot and coming out with this sort of a sequel, you know, it's a legacy sequel, of course following new characters though, I was nervous. You know, I was excited because I do think that Liam Neeson, I think I knew right away he was gonna be great for the role, but I was still nervous because I didn't want them to do a disservice to the original trilogy, to the original spirit of the original film. You know, the spirit of that comedy, the deadpan slapstick humor, that classic type of atmosphere. And I am so relieved that I can say that this movie was hilarious. It completely leans in to the deadpan slapstick humor of the 80s. It knows the source material that it's coming from. It knows that this is an extension of the original trilogy, and it fully embraces it, indulges in it, and is so much fun. Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson, they are fantastic together. They are such a riot. I absolutely loved them. They had a wonderful chemistry. It was hilarious. There's a particular scene in an apartment complex, and without spoiling anything, you see a little bit of it in the trailer, but there's so much more that happens in that sequence, and it's absolutely hilarious. I loved this movie. It was so much fun. I was laughing the entire time. The theater that I was watching it in as well, the whole theater was laughing too. So it was just, you could tell the community of everyone just laughing together in community at this hilarious film, and it was so fantastic. They effortlessly blend the modern times that we live in with that classic feel, that classic deadpan slapstick humor that we just don't get much of these kinds of movies anymore, which is really a bummer if you think about it, because this is such fantastic humor that it appeals to any audience. There's something in this movie for everyone. There's a joke for anyone in this movie, and it's so funny and it's so clever. The way that they wrote this film, the jokes are clever, they're very well integrated. Some of them, they almost go over your head if you're not listening to the dialogue close enough. And it's just spectacular how thoughtful they were about providing this experience and making sure that it honors what came before it. Paul Walter Hauser, he's in this movie as well, and he's fantastic. I really like Paul Walter Hauser as an actor. He's so much fun. I think he has so much range. He could do the drama and he can do these comedies. I would honestly be open to even seeing him do an action movie. I think he'd be great. I don't know if I've seen him do one, but if you guys know of any, let me know. I'd be curious to watch those. But it is just such a well done film, and Akiva Schaffer from The Lonely Island, I love The Lonely Island. I find their music hilarious. Andy Samberg, he's great too. So when I found out Akiva Schaffer was directing it, it did give me some peace, knowing that the film would be in good hands. So definitely this movie is worth your time. I had so much fun with it. There's plenty of callbacks to the originals. There's some good surprise cameos that I won't get into. I'll just say that they're very satisfying to see, and it provides a nice sense of continuity from the classics to this current rendition. So I really appreciated how they were able to do the references, the nostalgia, but still stand on its own very well. You do not need to have seen the originals to be able to appreciate the hilarity of what this one is. It's so funny, it's so stupid, it's dumb, but it's hilarious, it knows it, it leans into it, and that's exactly what these movies are. That's exactly what slapstick is, deadpan, and it is worth your time. You need to go watch it. In terms of issues, there are not many. This movie is really well done. I will say one issue that I had with it is really just the beginning of the final act stumbles a little bit as it starts to veer into slightly more serious territory, and it kind of loses a little bit of the slapstick energy of the rest of the film. But obviously it's because there's certain things going on in the plot that they have to finish setting up to get it to the big final act. But once they get those plot points in place, then they get back to normal. They get back on track with the slapstick tone of the rest of the film, and it's smooth sailing from there. It is very well done. It's really funny. Out of all of the jokes, I would say 95% of them land. There's maybe 5% that you don't laugh at, but even then, you're still just enjoying yourself in the movie. The atmosphere is light, it's fun. The chemistry between all the actors is fantastic. Visually, it looks good too. You know, it's just a fun movie. It's really well done. And you could tell they put a lot of care into making this movie something special and something that didn't just feel like a cash grab. You know, maybe the studio wanted it that way, but you could tell that the way that the team that was behind it accomplished it, it doesn't feel like a cash grab. It feels really thoughtful and intentional to make a classic comedy, something that makes you feel like you're a kid again, just laughing at something absurdly hilarious. So I absolutely love this. Liam Neeson, please do more comedies like this. I hope they make another one. I hope to see him and Pamela Anderson continue, and Paul Walter Hauser. I hope Akiva Schaffer directs again. Just please make another. Keep this momentum. Keep this same intentionality with how the story is crafted and how the jokes are crafted, because I was laughing so hard, so hard. There's so many jokes I can't possibly begin to tell you. There's so much to enjoy about this movie. Please go and watch it. Please go and support it. I'm going to give The Naked Gun 2025 a 4 out of 5 stars. This is a solid comedy. I would say that the first one, the original, is still my favorite. And then this one is honestly neck and neck, I would say, maybe with the second one for me personally. And of course, the third one would be my least favorite. But again, that still has its redeeming qualities and charismatic elements that keep me coming back to it. But this one holds up very well. It's really solid in comparison to the originals. So that would be my ranking of it if you were curious. So yes, please go watch this movie. If you like the originals, you will like this one. I promise they do not do a disservice to it. You might not like it as much as the first one, but you're not gonna top the original. It's a classic, it's a 5 out of 5. But this is damn near close. It's really, really good, and I promise you will laugh and you will find some enjoyment in it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Those are my thoughts on The Naked Gun. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? I would love to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.